We bring you both local and international news. Let's start with our top stories tonight. Well, all is set in Koboko as NRM presidential candidate Kaguta Museven is expected at Ombach playgrounds, while Bobi Wine rallies thousands in Chibuku and Butalejja for the 2026 elections. Well, good evening, live at 7, bringing you tonight's news at Media Lab Entebbe. My name is Mary Pearson Akrut. Well, all is set in Koboko as NRM presidential candidate Kaguta Museven is expected in Ombach playgrounds. Now, Ateker Kakwa royal dancers and drummers showcase in Koboko district ahead of the arrival of NRM presidential candidate Kaguta Museven, who is scheduled to hold his final campaign rally of the day at Ombach playground. Kemigisa Evelyn has all in details.
President Museven pledges more infrastructure while in Koboko. Museven and First Lady Janet rallied at Ombach playground in Koboko municipality and headed to Nyadri Urban Senior Secondary School playground in Maracha district. And while at Boma Grounds, Museven was welcomed by Anita Among. The gains that National Resistance Movement NRM party has been making since 1986 have been enabling it to win the majority of votes in the first round of the presidential elections, said Museven. At Boma Grounds in Maracha, West Nile, Madi Okolo residents asked Museven for a cabinet minister. They also asked the head of state to name a school after deceased Arua Municipality Member of Parliament Ibrahim Abiriga. Evelyn Kemigisa, Media Lab Entebbe.
Thanks for the report. Well, Bobi Wine rallies thousands in Chibuku and Butalejja district for the 2026 elections. Well, the opposition leader Robert Chagulanyi, better known as Bobi Wine, rallied thousands of supporters in Uganda's Chibuku and Butalejja districts as part of the National Unity Platform's tour ahead of the January 2026 elections. Kemigisa Evelyn has it all in details.
Bobi Wine rallies thousands in Kibuku and Butalejja ahead of 2026 elections. Robert Chagulanyi, better known as Bobi Wine, opened a new party office on his way to Kibuku today in Kadama village and outlined manifesto pledges, including creating 10 million jobs, reforming education and health care, and redirecting debt servicing funds to public needs while combating corruption that costs over 10 trillion Ugandan shillings annually.
Never give up. Never so njagala okubagamba nti akalulu kamatalinga takakukalu kosobola okola akabi. Manyi nti wangi nnyo bano ba RDC bajja ne babatisatisa ne bagamba Museven ajja ne mundu osobola okyomugoba. Museven amaze emyaka 4 mbuyinza. Bannange sawa zino mumanye ekiriwo. Bangi muyina essimu bwe tumala wano. Genda otekemu Cameroon olabe ekigenda maaso. Museven alina mukwano gwe naye alina emyaka 9 asingako ndowooza Museven emyaka 2. Bamuyita Paulo Bia.
Evelyn Kemigisa, Media Lab Entebbe.
Wala Paulo Bia bamuwangude akalulu kati njagala bamunya nti ne wano mu Uganda tulina Paulo Bia bamuyita Museven bagenda muwangula atagenda muwangula ali wano.
And that brings us to the end of tonight's news bulletin. Thanks for joining me for this evening's news. We'll be back tomorrow with more updates for you. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, Media Lab Entebbe. Have a good night.